Evening. First job of the night. I'm going to drink. Crack a bottle open. I want a bottle for a change. So a raspberry one, this one. Mini pot, raspberry. Just raspberry flavoured water. Kids have had pizza, haven't they? So you get these with the bloody pizzas. So, having that. Been trying to do this video Wednesday and Thursday, and every time I come down to do it, being bloody cold out. I've just been, what time is it now? It's 8 o'clock now. I've just got back in from work again, cold out. I'm quite wheezing, but we'll soldier on. What's been going on? No drinking this week, but it's been on call. I kegged the rhubarb beer version 2 last week. That 2 days carbon up, then put it onto the gas. I haven't even tried it yet. So it's been sat down, be a week now, just over a week. Come Monday, be in a week. So I'm looking forward to trying that. I'm hoping that's going to be, it tastes alright. That's the one where I used the fish tank heaters to keep it warm in the shed. And it didn't keep it warm. I should have had it set 18 degrees. I should have ramped it up to 22 maybe. After then, with the coldness in here, it would have come on to 18. So I live in there. I don't know if I'll do it again, but I need to get a fridge to do that one. I did a brew that weekend. Yeah, last weekend. I did the Nelson Savin single hop ale, which was in the barbel. I'll just show you, but it cut you off. Show you. It's in there. 23 litres. Got to charge up because it's going to go bloody flat. So I did that last weekend, and I was going to follow the recipe to the letter, then change it at last minute. I was going to, instead of having the 20, 50, 60, 70, 77 grams of hops, 75 grams of hops during the boil, I was going to adjust it. I put the full 100 grams in so I didn't have no spare. But I thought, I'll go by the recipe and just follow it that way. I've reduced the pale malt by 700 grams. I just put 4 kg pale malt in, 230 grams of carapils, which I've never used before, 211 grams of rice hulls, 12 with sparging, and it didn't do too bad actually. I was quite chuffed. I used them across my loaf real ale, and Nelson the Savin hops I put in 22 grams at 70 minutes. Read up here. 11 grams at 15, 11 grams at 5, and 33 grams at flame out. So when we're adjusting it, in the book, the original gravity should have been 1050. In my program, on my grandfather program app, it should be 1044, and I actually got 1045. So I'm up on my numbers there. Brew day, I think I was off last week. I was supposed to do it on a Friday. I never got a chance. I did it on a Saturday, and it was raining. So I was supposed to start it first thing. Then I had to set daughter to work, so that cocked out. So I was like 2 or 3 hours late. So then it started raining. So I had to use the bloody parasol strapped to the bloody bins to stop the rain. It went fine, so I was all right with that. Only issue that you had was other people have had problems as well. These hop spiders, filters. You put your hops in, put it to boil, put your hops in, so you drain all your water out, and the liquid's still up here, and it's taking ages to dribble through. So I don't know if that's adjusting the flavour of the beer, because when I did a beer a few weeks ago, and also it was up here, and that's when I had that real bittery taste, that beer that I did. So I wonder if that had something to do with it, because it's not draining quick enough. So the next option was on the grandfather group, you can use your grain basket as a hop filter. So they've tried that. So I thought, well, I'll give it a go. This is the first time this week. Mashed in, started bringing it up to the boil, cleaned the basket out, put it in, went in alright. started boiling, put the hops in, then it just started overflowing on the outside of the bloody basket, and spilling over the side. And I think, well, that's not bloody working, is it? So I ended up taking that out and just throwing the hops in. So me first edition hops may be different in flavour, so I might not get the bitterness as requested in the Bible. So I may have to go back to using hot bags, get some more hot bags. I've only got small bags at the moment to put a few pellets in, but if I use leaf hops, I'm shafted. I can't use them because the bags are too small. I've got a grain bag, but it doesn't sit properly in the basket unless I should really weigh it down. So I might try that next time. So I don't know if anyone else has any problems with the grain basket and using it as a hop filter, but it didn't work for me. But this battery, been a long day. The jacket for it, it's working a treat. I know I did when I brewed that weekend. It was a bit cold, and I used mainly hot water to get the temperature up. But I think I saved half an hour, 45 minutes on the brew day from start to finish, which was I was quite chuffed. So it was a good day. So the next brew, I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. Get it all planned out the night before, get it all shoved out. Next brew, tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, I did some shopping, by the way, for the next brew that I'm doing. I've got most of the stuff in. I had to go and buy some low colour chocolate. I've got chocolate malt, but I needed the low one. And the brew I'm going to do is a milk Keller milk stout, a sweet stout. So what's in this one is 2.8 kgs of Marisota, 1.3 kgs of flaked oats, 450 grams of pale chocolate, 600 grams of chocolate, which I thought was bar chocolate, but it wasn't. Got it mixed up. So the pearl chocolates, which is that one there, and 950 grams of lactose. So it's going to be quite sweet. I've used lactose in my rhubarb beer, but I've only used one bag. So this is 2 bags. There's 950. So I'll shove the two bags in. This is where what the problem is. The hops is Amarillo, Columbus, Centennial. Out of all them 3 hops, ain't got them in. I only need 5 grams of Amarillo, 15 grams of Columbus, and 10 grams of Centennial. And there's no way I was going to spend 15-20 quid on 3 packs of hops just to take 5 grams out, 30 grams of hops. So I'd look on net. I'm using it some substitute hops. I think it's Cascade and Galena and they're the ones that I've got. So I'm going to shove them in, and it's USO4 yeast. I'll use a real ale yeast. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So I'm doing that hopefully either next Friday, week today, or on the Saturday, depending on who's in the house and who can help babysit. So that's the brew for next week. I also bought a pooper scooper. So normally I have an old fermenter, the 10 litre fermenter. I normally shove all my grains into there, then pour it into the grain fibre. But one problem you get is when I'm pouring it in, I'm missing, it's going on the rim and going inside. So to try and combat that, I bought a pooper scooper. So, well, it's not a pooper scooper, it's with the grain mill. So see how this baby goes. So get rid of one toy and get something else. Yeah, so that's the next plan, is the milk chocolate stout. So never brewed a milk one before, just normal stouts. And I got one keg out here to fill up with a Nelson, and I've got one spare keg in the fridge because the rhubarb beer kicked the other week, the version 1 kicked, so I need to clean that. And also if I do the stout, that'll go in there. And I think the zombie and the zombie, the stout should be quite good. So there's only the zombie that could be quite low, and the rest of it that I've got in there, I've got the zombie in there, I've got the stout, the wheat beer, and rhubarb version 2. So the wheat beer, the problem with kegs, you drink them too quick, don't you? So if you put them in a bottle, you leave them to condition 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks. In a keg, you carb it for 2 days, and you're drinking it after 3. So I'm not giving it enough time to mature. So I'll have to leave the wheat on because the cap on it was a bit hit and miss. So I'm going to leave that to mature a bit. And it's in there. Also, I had a chance. I put the other tap onto the fridge the other week. I ain't put no line onto it. I changed the line on one of the other taps because I've got 4 taps on the first fridge, and all the lines are 5 foot in length. So I'm going to need to put a 5 foot length on the other one. I've changed on tap number 5. I've changed it to a 6 foot line, and also then this one, once I get the rhubarb beer on, drinking next week, sorry, I'll put a 6 foot line on, see how that will not pose. If it pose alright, I'll leave it. If it don't, I'll chop it down. I think it was 18 metres of the beer line the other week. Don't know why I bought 18. I was going to change them all. So, but 18 metres, it's a bit too much. But oh what, this will work out. And I think that's it, folks. I don't think there's anything else much to waffle on about. So I keep looking for additions for in here, but I can't find out. Just needs to tidy up again. So like I did the brew there, the grains are in here, dust gets everywhere, so it's all over the empty bottles. The stouts over there, the wheat beer what I did, that's in the bottles, but that's still flat as a fart, so still not carved up. So I think that's it, folks. Get some more brewing done. So I said get this milk one done. What I did want to do was stouts also, that'll use some of the grains up and see how the grains are going. And I might do another, I don't know if I've got enough rhubarb. I've got plenty of rhubarb. Well, I've got enough, sorry. I've got enough lactose to do another 2 brews. So I've got 4 bags of lactose, which is into 500 grams each. So that'll do the stout. 2 500 grams. I could do 2 more rhubarbs. I might just play around the hops, see what I can do. Because it is a nice beer, I do like it. I'll have to send some out. I keep saying that, but I'm a lazy ass. I keep saying I'll send it out and it takes me bums. Anyway, I've waffled on. Muffin House to finish my mini pop raspberry. So you take care. Thanks very much for subscribing. And I've been meaning to try and catch up with videos, but just not a chance. But I will do this weekend. So take care. Thanks very much. And I'll see you all soon. Cheers.